Yo people, before we start today's episode, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors for this season, Watchbox UK. Based down in Hatton Gardens, they're leading the way in supplying you with the best prices for buying, selling and sourcing top of the range watches and high quality jewels. Head over to their Instagram, the link will be in the bio, and make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Please enjoy the episode. Yes people, I'm back with another episode of On The Judy, and today it's my first overseas ep. I'm with Andre Gray. Thank you for having me, man.
Yes, bro. My pleasure.
How's things, man?
Good, man. Nice life. But yeah, good.
Let's tell the listeners, the watchers, the viewers, the Andre Gray fans, where are we at the minute?
We're in Greece, in a city called Thessaloniki. That's how I say it anyway. So,
I couldn't pronounce that there, but I was struggling.
Some people say Thessaloniki. But yeah. Yeah, man. Out here in Greece.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, man, it's good, man. It's good.
That's all that matters, to be fair. You backed up on the plane, and you look like you've been through.
Yeah, bro. Obviously, it was always going to be difficult, innit, moving abroad. The first time I moved abroad and that. Obviously, got a young family and stuff, but yeah.
How is that? Because a lot of people in your industry, should I say industry? Yeah, in your line of work, have to like make sacrifices where they're away from family, whether it's kids, whether it's new wife, girlfriends, and it's let us know how hard it is to adjust and stuff like that. Especially like, so imagine this is what 4 hours max. Some people that go to China and their partners won't come with them and stuff like that. How is it hard? How difficult is it to adjust?
Yeah, like you said, it depends on it, because if your family that can come, obviously that makes a big difference. But obviously my situation is different in it, so it's not a permanent thing where my family can come. But so I think that's the hardest part. Obviously just days when you're on your own and you can't drive down the road, see friends and things like that, innit? A lot of time to think. But sometimes it feels like you're in jail, but yeah, it's hard. I knew it was going to be hard anyway, but probably has been a bit harder than I anticipated.
I can imagine. I heard you on FaceTime to the twins. Is that the maddest part? Like going home every, I don't know, whenever you get time to go home, and then seeing a different set of kids, like, and you're thinking, wow, I'm missing this. Like FaceTime's FaceTime, but that cuddle and that, because I got a daughter and I come home and she'll see me out the window and it's just like madness. Like that's like the best feeling ever. Is that the hardest part? Yeah,
100%. Because that's my life. That's what I live for now. So yeah, not seeing them every day, not being able to put them to bed, wake up with them, that's by far the hardest part. Especially when, you know, football is, you have ups and downs, and it's never always high. A lot more lows.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to be able to just come home to your family, you know what I mean? Your kids don't judge you or anything, so they just want their dad home.
Yeah.
And whatever, so yeah, it's hard.
I can imagine, because like you say, everyone has highs and lows, and when you get the lows, you look at your kids and they're like, it's like you're in a bubble now.
Yeah.
You're safe in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it must be tough. Be real with me. Is this I want to test myself at a different level, or is it I'm getting on, let's see what I can earn still?
Nah, look, I had offers in England still. I had 2 or 3. But I think it was championship and stuff. I've played there for years now. You know what I mean? And then this was random. It came along. And like, it probably interested me, because I obviously the fan base and the games you get to experience and stuff is something you don't experience in England. You know what I mean? We play here. I think I said to you earlier, it's like 25, 27,000 maybe when it's full. But it's by far the best atmosphere I've ever played in. And I've played at FA Cup final.
Yeah.
Played in Wembley 3 or 4 times. Not 3 or 4, 2 or 3. But
still, yeah, and a lot of people though.
Yeah, and that's 2 of them are full. And it's never had an atmosphere like I've seen here at all. So it intrigued me, and I didn't want to just play for the sake of playing. I wanted to play for something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like having that bit of pressure. Obviously, pressure's hard and it's a lot to deal with, especially here because the emotional side of the fans and stuff.
They love it,
a
innit?
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot though, because when it don't go well, trust me, you know about it. But when it does, it's you know what I mean? You're either up here or you're down here. Literally, there's no in between. So, yeah, I am getting older, and I just thought it's something different. You know what I mean? Let me try, see how it is, because the opportunities come, and I didn't want to retire and be like, oh, imagine if I tried to play abroad or whatever and see what it's like. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like an abroad where there's no fans or there's no energy about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in some countries, like so. Yeah, it was proper intriguing.
No, okay. Sick. Different way of thinking and different way of looking at it, to be fair. I got two little parts to that. So the first bit is like you say about the passion. I think you showed me a video of like the coach pulling in and it's like flares popping on the street, and that. You only get that from a couple of clubs. Like I'd say Liverpool, very passionate, and then the rest, like a lot of other clubs, like a lot of it's for clout. Like, I'm gonna cuss my club. I'm gonna say the maddest thing to go viral. And here it's just all football. Like people close shops, go watch a match, whereas in England you can do whatever. Second, do you think you left? Is this another thing that played in your mind when you was thinking about coming over, or when you came over? It is that your missus is a global star. Is this a release for you? And even when she comes over here, it's like I can be a wife, I can be a mum, I can be myself for a little bit. Is this like a getaway for you guys as well?
Nah. Probably did cross our minds, but realistically, no. We've always been together, like 24/7. Basically, we've lived together for how many years now? 4 or 5 years. So I don't think it was that. I think it was more. We've always been separate in our careers. You know what I mean? We've always tried to push each other. I don't understand her career, like the details and the politics in that, and the same way she don't understand mine.
Yeah.
We've always worked like that. You know what I mean? So it was more based on do what will be good for me, which then comes as a collective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's just how we've always been. I think otherwise I would have stayed in England, but I felt more motivated to come here than to go to the offers that I had in England.
Okay. I got another question. Yeah, this one's a bit mad, but I've got a couple of friends who are quite alpha male-ish. Does it bother you that she is a global star and earns whatever, and obviously you're a footballer and you earn whatever, but like when you compare certain things, like do you ever like banter about it, like, oh, look at my check, babe, oh, I just done a month worth of shows. Where do you want to go today?
Nah, it's funny, we don't, it's never been an issue. Maybe when I retire, it could be. But nah, till then, it's like we're both successful in our own ways, isn't it? And we just meet in the middle with everything. So it's never a competition. I want her to. She's got dreams and goals that I know she wants to achieve. So I'm always pushing her to do that. I know my career is completely different to hers. She can have a career now for the next 20, 30 years still. Mine's done in under, you know what I mean? In the next 4 or 5 years, realistically, like at a
good level.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it depends how my body holds up, but yeah.
Could be like Ibrahimovic if you do all that yoga and stuff.
But everyone's genetically different, innit? But yeah, it's just she's always been who she is, and that's probably a question you'd have to ask her, because she's who she is, and I'm just the little footballer from the end.
Fair play, man. I'd love to be the footballer from the end. I'd pick that again with my friend. I pick that over. I'll pick scoring at World Cup or Champions League over rapping in front of like a sold out concert. Although that looks mad when you look at it from when they film it and stuff.
Both got different. We come from different backgrounds in terms of our careers, innit? So for us, it's like Yeah, but I suppose if you grow up loving music and stuff, then you might get a better height from that. Because I know I played with a player. Don't know if you know Kamikaze, the rapper.
Wait.
Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played with him, and his dream's always he'd rather be a rapper than a footballer. You know what I mean? But obviously, it's not as easy to just go and rap and blow. You know what I mean?
100%.
Even though he's sick, but yeah, I know his ultimate goal would have always been either quit football.
Wow.
Straight away, if he could have gone on to make the money in music that he did in football.
Do you know what's mad? I have this conversation with my dad daily, or whenever I speak to him. Like, he's a Liverpool fan, and I say to like, he looks at like rappers because obviously my little brother tries to rap and that. He's like, yeah, man, like you'll make sick money. I'm like, Dad, you can't compete with a footballer. Like their wages are solid week in, week out, like guaranteed. And then it's just trying to make him understand that. But yeah, like I think Kamikaze probably needed some guidance.
Yeah, of course, but it's, you know what music's like. You listen to some people and they're not the best at what they do, but somehow they've got an appeal to a lot of people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like there's better rappers out there than Drake, but Drake's Drake for whatever reason, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, timing, things like that, look, you know what I mean? A lot that goes into it.
No, fair play. Spoke about being with your missus for 4 or 5 years. How did you not meet? Did you like see her at a awards night and just like, right, like, get me, let me try a thing?
I met her on holiday in Marbella, Mud, and we just got speaking. We was on the table next to each other, and yeah, it was just one of them. Yeah. And just stayed in contact, and then yeah.
You saying you found your holiday girlfriend, yeah?
Basically,
like spent the whole holiday with her.
Basically, yeah.
I've seen that happen to a few people too. They go missing and they end up in the hills somewhere.
Yeah. It was like that. Never thought nothing of it, to be fair. But as time went on, we got closer and closer, and then here we are now. About to get married, 2 kids.
Sick, man. That's the dream, man. Kids, marriage, the whole like uni and stuff.
Yeah.
How is it when you like go out and try just like date night? Say you booked a table at, I don't know what's popping at the minute, Hakkasan and all of that, and then you're in there. Is it paps outside or is it calm? Up through the back.
Listen, if people get papped in England, someone's told them. That's free game for you. Do not believe what you read in the fucking Daily Mail or whatever.
Okay.
Because me and her have been out thousands of times and never been seen. No paps, nothing.
So it's like pre-set up for them to be.
Obviously, when we've gone out to after a award show or whatever, there's people outside, obviously, but we never get papped like that ever. You know what I mean? Somehow we got papped here down the road. Well, I don't know how.
Someone probably leaked her
maybe because of the picture of the thing, they know we live.
Oh yeah.
Besides that, we never get papped unless we're like at an event or whatever.
Does that bother you? Like when you got papped over there, did that bother you?
Yeah, it pissed me off. But I didn't see them. I only found out when someone sent me the article.
Can I ask? Like you see a lot of celebs like grab cameras and that. I get it, but I don't get it. Why does it annoy you? Because at the end of the day, they're
privacy, innit? Yeah, but I just think the way they go about it, they're just scumbags. Like, I don't know, just the way they do it. Like, I watched part of the Harry and Meghan documentary, and you know when they're like with Diana,
that
kids
was,
and that.
yeah,
I'm
that
just saying,
mad,
they don't care. They got no respect. You know what I mean? And especially when people are going through shit and that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like when they're chasing down Kanye and these things. Like, you can tell the man's going through something. Obviously, he's getting divorced and all these things. You know what I mean? And you can't just walk road.
Yeah, they do have a lack of empathy.
Yeah, but they don't get out your way. You know,
at the end of the day, they're working as well. No, they're trying to like put food on.
I just think there's ways of doing it, and sometimes I'm like, well, how much are you really getting paid?
Yeah, true.
For me walking down the fucking road, realistically.
True.
You know what I mean? But like that, it's like whatever, because you're not in my face. I didn't see you.
Yeah,
whatever. It's more when they're like here. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get into the car and that. Like, move out the fucking way because, like, you know what I mean? But I think most people, it's more of like something just snaps on them. Like, I don't know, a lot of it's build up. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, with the Kanye thing, you can tell that's just build up of things. You know what I mean?
I've got my own views on Kanye.
And one thing, when they're coming outside people's houses and that,
yeah, that's
you're
mad,
taking pictures
yeah.
of people's houses.
That's
like
mad.
say there ain't thieves out there that are
Thieves,
gonna
there's
find out
stalkers,
where. Yeah,
there's-
you know what I mean. So like certain things, I just think should be banned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. You shouldn't be able to be taking pictures of people's houses, saying what area they live in.
Yeah, I don't even know how they find out, to be fair.
Yeah, but especially nowadays with everything that's going on, you know what I mean? Like there should be some law that stops all of that. You know what I mean? Because it's invasion of privacy.
Yeah, I think they're protected with like freedom of speech.
Yeah, but it's not freedom of speech when you're posting someone's house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Even you can. It's not hard. They say, you live in South London in flipping Brixton, for instance. It's not hard for them to find out what street it is to then go on the what's that website?
Super.
Nah, man. It's like the government thing. You can go on your local council in it.
Okay, yeah.
And then you just go through each house and you can find out who the owner is.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Like same way with your business. If you Google your business,
like
on the house of thing, yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not hard for people to find out where you live, especially when they're taking pictures everywhere.
So say a Pat was like polite, message you or just come up to you, was like, look, I know you are, I'm a big fan. I just want to take some pictures. It can be natural, I don't have to be in your face. Would you let them?
No, I'd say no, but they're still going to do it. So I think that's why they don't ask.
Yeah.
They know they're going to do it anyway. If I say no, you're not going to just say, oh, walk off. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be left alone. Like, just leave me alone. I don't want to be, I'm with a pop star or whatever, but I just want to live my life and mind my business. You know what I mean? I don't want to be all up in cameras and this, that, and the other. Because people got too much opinions and that.
Yeah.
You don't know me. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I feel like they take the human factor away from like yourself and your missus, because at the end of the day, you're just a regular person. Like we've been here, we've been around you, we was on the same plane, been around you for quite a long time now, and there's nothing different. We listen to similar music, similar upbringings and stuff like that. So just because you're a certain, like you work in a certain industry, doesn't make you any different from anyone else.
But they don't think that though.
Okay, let's lighten the mood. Who came up with Leandre?
Her fans. Her fans. I don't know where it come from, but I've heard Leandre, Grey Nut, all sorts of them, I swear. But yeah, she got them mad fans in it. Did
you get that football banner?
Nah.
Leandre, shut that down.
Yeah. If football, like footballers not really bothered about it. All of that, you know what I mean?
Guess it's normalised. I think a lot of footballers go out of, so like you, Leigh-Anne, Chambo, a bandmate. There's other footballers always dating some sort of Insta girl or pop star and stuff. So, do you ever get the Black Push and Beck spanner or?
You know what we ain't, you know. Nah.
Because that could happen, you know. That could like you could like retire and become like a fashion icon. I don't know if it's you, but you could be like she could be like, oh babe, like do this and do that. Pause for babe as well. But but it could happen.
Yeah, never know.
Then your kids are set for life.
Hope they are already. But no, I don't know. That's more her world. You know what I mean? Me and her, like, we're together with everything, but she's used to that, and that's more. She loves fashion.
Yeah.
She's used to going to these events and having to, you know what I mean? Even though she's the most normal girl ever, that's just more her world, you know what I mean? And that ain't. The whole red carpet thing, I don't enjoy it. I do it because I got to support her.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy. I wouldn't say anxious, but I'm just like, can't we just take one picture and done? You know what I mean?
You got to stand there and smile.
Yeah, that's just not me. I don't know, but some people like it, innit? Some people want the clout and that, but.
So, what was Wolves like growing up? Because you hear like Wolves next to Birmingham, so automatically I assumed you it was like one big Midlands. Is it Black Country?
Yeah. Black
Country collective. But finding out it's not like that. It's like quite divided, very divided. What was it like for you growing up?
look, I've met people, I know people that have grew up way worse than I have. I had it way tougher. I didn't have the worst life, but I got caught up. You know what I mean? It wasn't easy. Like, there's times where I had to eat rice and beans and them things, but like, I still ate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still had my mum, like, doing everything she could to provide for me, and whatever. So I think my thing was more just, I didn't have everything, but like, just where we grew up, man. It was just, you know what I mean? I think it was probably more of a trend, not a trend, but like, I was just a bad youth, innit? I was just a bad youth, basically. And then it just escalated.
No,
You know what I mean?
I can understand it because growing up is cool. Like,
Mm.
you take a little detour after school and hang out in like the hot spots and stuff like that. Was Brunei away the place to be?
Ah, you know what's funny? Yeah, he was in a rough area, yeah, but like we lived in a nice cul-de-sac. He went. What did I can't remember? What, Commander. He went count. So you got council houses,
Housing association.
housing association. That's what it was. But luckily, I don't know how we managed to get like sort of like a new build. So it weren't too bad around there. It was more as you come out of there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we lived next to the tram. And then there was I don't know if you heard of Go Kids Go.
Nah.
It's like a massive building with like a kids thing,
Oh,
ball pits and
we had that. What's it
slides and
called?
all them mad things.
Adventure Zone.
Similar to that, but like an indoor one.
Yeah.
But then everyone used to come from Brum and go there.
Okay.
And my house backed onto the tram track, and then you'd see all the Brummies come off, walking up to Go Kids Go and that. So we always used to get into madness with them, and then obviously we just started filtering out then into, because my postcode was a massive postcode. So then obviously all my other friends were from other sides of the postcode and that, and then
you're all getting caught up and stuff. Is this where that happened?
Nah, this was something else. This was when I started to sort of come out of it. And this wasn't even like a beef thing like that. This was just a night out that just went wrong after. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It weren't like nothing prehistoric or nothing like that. So, yeah.
As you say, you're coming out of it. You're basically a footballer. You're playing, which at Luton at the time. Hinkley. And you're trying to change your life. This happens. I know exactly how you would have felt because I've been in positions where I'm trying to change my life and people are pushing my buttons. How did you stop yourself from reacting or going left and doing something?
I think it was because, I was literally like, I knew I was close. For some reason, something was telling me I'm close to getting that move because I was scoring and that. And I just knew I was close. And then, like, obviously the person who did it was quite a serious person as well. So, like, it was like, we either go this way
and you have
we don't know and we don't know how it's going to end, or see how it pans out. You know what I mean? And then literally, I think 3-4 weeks later, boom, I get signed at Luton. You know what I mean? And then that was just the cue then to just boom.
That's mad, you know?
Yeah, because I remember even going there and they're like, oh, I was going to give you this. I think it was like £750, £800 a week, but it went down to 600 because they were worried about what happened, like if I'm still going to get. So they wanted to protect themselves and that.
But fair play to them.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, I haven't arguing. Just, I'm good. I'm happy to move down here.
Yeah, because I feel like whenever you come out of like the black country, it's the vibe just changes. Yeah. It's like a happier mood and stuff like that. I get that from London as well. When you cross like the A406 and stuff like that, it's just like a different world now. Where did the love of football start? I know you mentioned mum, you didn't mention dad. Dad not around.
Nah, fuck him.
Really?
Yeah.
Never tried to make contact?
Yeah, I have, but same thing happened. Something's wrong with him. So that bridge got burnt multiple times, and I'm a big boy now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My sister had to go through shit with him. So we tried tried giving him the benefit of the doubt. But that's his beef.
Is what it is. Isn't
He's
it?
got flipping 5 grandkids that he's never gonna see. You know what I mean? So that's his loss. So yeah. But I had my granddad, my mum's dad, who used to take me. He lived in Stoke with my nan.
Okay.
And every weekend after school, they'd come down, pick me up, take me to Stoke, stay with them at the weekend, and I'd play like every Sunday. So it just come from there really, and then obviously stuck with it at school and whatever. So.
Sorry to go back there. See, like growing up, did you ever feel like you needed dad? Like, be real. I know you're saying bridges burnt, but did you ever feel like, right, like I need to be a man? How do I be a man? Because mum can't do it. I know I only saw my dad on weekends, so like, how did you ever do manly things? Like, who taught you how to like do a tie and stuff, and all of this stuff? Or did you ever feel angry? Do you understand what was going on with mum and dad?
I don't know. I had my granddad, but then he passed away when I was about 13.
Sorry to hear
and
that.
I think that I can swear in it. Yeah. That fucked with me, innit? I think that fucked with me for a few years. I think that's when I started properly doing mad stuff.
Yeah.
Like not doing well in school, just whatever. But then I don't think I ever realised, probably not until like the last 3-4 years, you know, realising how much of a difference that having a dad or father figure there can make, especially to young men, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we don't know nothing. What do we know?
Literally,
you know what I mean? Like,
nothing.
Literally learning as I go through life, you know what I mean? I never knew about saving money. I didn't know about all the other things most of us lot ever knew. Until social media.
But even like respecting women, like a man's meant to teach you how to do all of that. Like, obviously, you and your dad.
Well, the good thing is he wasn't there to teach me.
Yeah, I know.
He ain't that guy. So I learned that from my trauma, my mum's trauma.
Okay.
You know what I mean? About you don't put hands on women and the basic things like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just self-taught, bruv. It was just me and my friends. Like, my one friend who I've got, like one of my best friends, that it was just me and him. And he's 3 years older than me.
So he kind of like, he was like your father
same
figure.
Situation to me, you know what I mean? Single mum, whatever. And we just fucking cracked on, man, and just learned. I don't know. We didn't realise we were learning so much. But I just think certain things happened and certain mistakes happen and certain things you have to realise and learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just figure it out yourself. But yeah, I don't know where I would have been if I had that figure throughout my life.
I call it just surviving. Like you just said,
literally.
We're outside, we're doing certain things and just learning from mistakes. Like, no one's telling us you can't do this or this is bait. And you know what I'm saying? You just got to do
when
it.
This happened, my dad found out. You think my kids can phone me and say someone's stabbed my kid in the face?
Yeah, I'm probably going to jail. I'm probably going to jail.
Saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Or something's happening anyway. It's not just gonna get left or whatever. You know what I mean? But he was like, I don't remember what. I don't think he phoned me. I don't think he knew for months. And I think my nan might have told him or something.
Wow.
Yeah. But you see, it's like, you know what I mean? So, but in that situation, you meant to have someone there to, you know what I mean? But yeah, shit. So.
Do you have any happy memories with dad? None at all.
No. Typical 90s dad.
How's mum now? Mum's all good?
Yeah, mum's good, man.
Mum's must be laughing.
Yeah, mum's is
patterned.
Yeah, mum's is stronger than anyone I know. So
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Got to look after mum. Yeah, mortgage free and that. Yeah, of course, man.
Sorted.
Yeah, cleaner in the house every day.
First thing I ever did. First bit of money I got. First thing I did, bought a house.
I love that, man.
Yeah, that was my only when I went to Luton, that was more like my only goal. I didn't have anything for myself. I thought I can always look after myself, you know what I mean? I'm a big boy now. I need to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as long as, because I got a little brother as well, as long as them two are good and I got a roof over their head, you know what I mean? I've done all right.
So when you started to play football, you become that father figure for little brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I can respect that, man.
Yeah.
You played for Wolves as well.
Mm.
You're from Wolves. What's it like walking around in it? Obviously, you was in the academy and you're kind of teaching yourself how to be a man, but you still got the main badge on your chest. Were you gassed? Did people come up to you and was like, oh, that's so sick, you're playing for Wolves and that?
Nah, you know, Wolves is weird like that. Yeah, nah. You don't like that? So,
Nah?
little bit in school, but nothing like...
Were teachers on you? Like, teachers like, come on.
Yeah, but like... Not like that. I'm trying to think when I got released. Was I in secondary school? Yeah, must have been. Yeah, I think I was in year 7. But yeah, it weren't a thing like that. Because there's a lot of big people that have come out of Wolves. You know what I mean?
Lescott.
Yeah.
Spoke to him about it.
Lescott, Ben Whittaker now.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, man, that have come out and done well. Goldie.
I don't know Goldie. Sure.
When he was in EastEnders.
Oh, serious? Was he from Wolves, yeah?
Wolves, man.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant a footballer.
Oh, no. But
yeah.
like, yeah, just a lot of good things have come out of Wolves, but...
And you're one of them, to be fair, as well, yeah.
But I don't know, you don't get your flowers in Wolves.
I guess it's one of them show no love, tough city. Everyone's proud deep down, but it's like...
Yeah.
Until you're like Messi or Ronaldo.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But like, I don't mind. Like, I like to just go home and just walk around where I need to walk around.
Yeah, go to a yard shop.
Yeah.
And I'd like, if I was ever famous, I'd love to do that. Just walk around and just be normal. But I feel like footballers can't really do that because of who they are.
Yeah, to an extent, I do. But I don't know. Because you have to be a certain way in it, but at the same time, I'm still who I am. You know what I mean? Like, regardless, I've changed a lot, but at the same time, like I said, I'm still the kid from Wolves.
Yeah.
Regardless, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna polish up for nobody. I'm not gonna be doing none of these funky Instagram posts and all of that because it's just not me. So I'm not being true to myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are writing things for me and all of that. You know what I mean? I just come to play football and just go home, mind my business.
It's just a title for you, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Fair. So when you got released, how long do you have to wait before Shrewsbury came knocking?
2 years, you know. I played Sunday League. And then when I was about 15, I think, me and my other best friend, we went on trial. Our PE teacher got us on trial there.
Decent.
And we managed to get there and then it was like trial there, but then it was to go into a scholarship.
Oh, decent.
Yeah,
Decent.
So we managed to get both the scholarship.
Listen, where was my teachers? Mr. Garside, bro, listen, I was sick at football in school. And then they're just because we're bad, they just ignore the football side.
Our teacher was sick, bro. Mr. Stolbart, never forget him.
London teacher.
You know Lloyd Stolbart, the lorries?
I think I've seen him on motorways and stuff.
It's his son.
Oh, decent.
But he was wicked. He was sick. He loved us lot. But he loved black girls as well. Every summer he's in Africa and that. I swear, bro. Yeah. It was like, yo, what the hell? I think he's married to our maths teacher now, who's black. I swear, bro. But he just loved us, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Trouble and that, but like, I think he was the only teacher we actually respected.
Probably saw something.
Yeah. And he came at us at a different angle, you know what I mean? He would never just shout at us and that when he wasn't needed. You know what I mean? He'd actually speak to us, so he looked after us, man.
Fair play. Shout out to him, man. How are you getting to training? Because Shrewsbury it's close, but it's not close.
Mad. Graveyard shift. Graveyard shift. Is what I'm saying. So these times, I was sort of talking to my dad. And then, so me and my boy Leigh-Anne, because it was me and him that were going. Yeah. His dad used to take us sometimes. And my dad took us like once or twice. And then one time, I can't remember who we played. We had a kind of a big game. Woke up now, Leon's at mine. Boom. Can't get hold of my dad. Yeah, he turned up. Listen, we've walked fucking 4.5, 5 miles to his yard. Knocked the door. Man's still in bed. Saying, yo, we need to go. No, he did. Ran a bath.
No
Got in the
way.
bath. We got there at half time.
And the thing is, this is your dad. You can't even like bad him up.
Yeah.
Like,
And I was like, this guy, bruv. This is mad. But yeah, we used to do that. And then when we got our scholarship, it was, we basically lived there. But then training was like Tuesday and Thursday before the scholarship, sorry.
yeah.
So me and Leon was always getting trained. Sometimes he couldn't go, so I'd get in train on my own. I was young, man. Mad. Going to them racist ends.
Yeah, can imagine.
You know what I mean? But
Not one black person in the whole.
Nah. But because my mum had to work. But it's weird because my mum worked at the train station at one point. So I'd get on the bus to the train station, meet my mum. She'd give me food and that.
I'll do so.
Get on the train, go. And then I always had a taxi ready for me, go there. But I don't know how I did it, you know, when I think about it. We didn't have iPhones.
Yeah.
Just about BlackBerry, I think.
Yeah, probably BlackBerry
You know
or
what I
like
mean?
the late Nokia days.
I don't know what I used to do on the train.
What did we used to do? I used to have an MP3 player or CD Walkman.
Yeah, I'd probably listen to music, but like, just like staring out the window, all the way there, all the way back. You know what I mean? And then school in the morning. But then when we got the scholarship, we was there Monday till Saturday.
Staying in digs.
Yeah, well, it was weird. We stayed at a college, like a farmer college. So there's bare people there, and we lived in like a block, and the whole team lived in there.
Oh wow!
In one block, but we were living with other students and that, so it was just mad. Like a unit,
like dorms, yeah.
But like, yeah, we all lived together. But and then like the manager for our team, he lived in Telford, which is like in between Shrewsbury and Wolves.
Yeah.
And he always used to take me and Leon home because we'd struggle to get back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, stolen cars, driving there sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
Going to training in dingers?
Yeah.
Where are you parking it? You can't park it at the training.
I was parking it Quay. I'm just walking in. Yeah, sorry. Actually, that was when I had my first year pro, actually. I was doing that.
You're doing that and risking it?
Yeah.
You're moving.
Yeah, foolishness. That's what I mean, just doing foolishness. So, yeah, that's how I used to get there.
Did you ever think you was going to get a pro? Because of, obviously, the stuff you had to do to get to training and the struggle in that. Some managers look at it as like, he's hard work, we can't risk it. Or some managers take the chance. Did you ever think you was going to get a pro?
Well, no one knew what I was doing. This was the maddest thing, because when I was a scholar, that was the height of the beef that I was in.
Okay.
So I'd literally be Shrewsbury Monday to Saturday, come back Saturday. I'm linking everyone at the bus station.
And they're outside.
And we're fighting and that. Like, this would happen every single weekend. We're getting parties, we're getting shot at. All these sort of mad things are happening on a Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm going back to Shrewsbury, Sunday night. And it's like nothing ever happened. It's weird. When I look back at it, it's mad.
Do you know what? This is going to sound mad, yeah. We used to go to Shrewsbury's, and if it kicks off, if it's not us making that done in the party, someone else is doing it. And that's the funnest moment, like the getaway or the fight. It's crazy as a kid, but you look back at it and you think, we're nuts.
Yeah.
Like someone could have died.
No. Like now, someone in our camp would have dead, 1,000,000%. Because them days, it's little flick knife. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's not,
like
it's
maybe in the leg.
Yeah,
or whatever.
On your bum. It's not like trying to kill.
That. We were more beating people up. It was more Russians and these things. Obviously, gunshots were going off and these things, but no one ever got licked down. You know what I mean? But now, we want to survive that. Or if you do, you're lucky. But you know someone close to you is going to be gone.
And you're doing this as a
scholar?
As a scholar, like with a view to get a pro.
Yeah, first and second year scholar.
You've lived a mad life, boy.
But I didn't realise at the time.
It's just your, it's just your norm, innit?
Yeah. I didn't get it at the time. But literally going back every weekend, something was popping off. Without fail, something was popping off. It was mad. But then it just, obviously, as the time went by, it slowly everyone started to grow out of it and whatever. But, yeah.
Did you ever have that one person that said, Dre, you're a pro, you're going to be a footballer. What are you doing here? Like, go home.
Nah, because like us as kids and that, I don't think Shrewsbury wasn't like Wolves. I don't think people took it serious.
Okay.
I don't think I did really. I think if I played for Wolves, it wouldn't have been happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People would know then. But Shrewsbury, like, the people that were from there who played for them, like, no one's from Wolves, so no one knows what we're doing. Only me and my boy. So, yeah, I just don't think people took it serious. Neither did I. You know what I mean? I don't think it was because I'm coming back and doing it. It's like, oh, you just go there for, just like going to college. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just one of them.
That's crazy. When you got your pro, who went with you?
Come on.
What, mum didn't come?
Nah, because what happened was, like, we knew the day that everyone was going to find out.
Yeah.
And me and my boy were like tipped. No, I wasn't really tipped to. There was my boy, Leigh-Anne, and another boy called Aaron. And I remember, yeah, I thought, nah, I don't think I would. I remember Aaron was like playing reserve team every week, every single week. And if he played even if he was on the bench for the reserves, it's like, yo, he played every single week, the whole season for the reserves. He was sick. He come out of the office, didn't get one. I was like, yeah, we're fucked. So we're done. I said, Joe, it's impossible. You can't, like, he played every week. It don't make sense.
When he's come out headlock.
Yeah. Crying and that. And I'm like, yeah, no one's getting one, boy. Because, you know what I mean? And then my boy was the next best thing. But like 3 months before, he broke his ankle, snapped his ankle. And he just got back fit and that.
Yeah.
But that's what they said to him, like, because of your injury. Otherwise, you would get one.
That's harsh, man.
Yeah. And then it was only me and one of the defenders that got one. I couldn't believe it.
Serious?
Yeah. But because he was like set on a day, it wasn't like a thing like we knew. You're literally going into an office and they're telling you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, if you got the job or not. And they told me and I was like, rah. And I phoned my mum and that, and I just remember crying on the phone, like, yo, I can't believe it.
That's sick, man. That's probably like a sick feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
Because obviously you're still doing what you're doing, but your life's slowly started to change.
Yeah, I think that kind of something switched in my head then, like, oh, it could be good. You know what I mean? But it didn't last long. Yeah, mad.
All right, let's jump to your debut. Think back and like talk me through walking in, seeing your name on the back of the shirt in the change room, and then stepping out there.
No, I never started. Well, I think I was on the bench most of the time, but I never started. But it went until pre-season. I come back and I did really well in pre-season, and everyone was like, rah, where's this come from? You know what I mean? And then what's it called? Went away pre-season. It was in Marbella, I think. Trained, and then manager said to me like, oh, you've been the best, most positive thing that's come out of pre-season. I was like, rah. But I didn't know how to handle it. You know what I mean? I didn't know what I'm doing. I'm on £150 a week. I was on 100 a week for the last 2 years. Oh, 100 a month, sorry. On that stupid PFA wage. And then I'm on 150 a week and that. These are the times we just started to go out and all of that. So I was out every weekend. Go back towards weekend, out. And then I think that was the worst thing the manager could have said to me.
That you're doing?
Yeah.
Your head went.
Yeah. I don't know. Out every weekend, buying new clothes, just living the high life.
What was it then? True Religion jeans and that?
True is Ralph Polos.
The big American one.
Yeah, bro. Remember the one with the big one? They started bringing the big one out with the big horse. I got a picture somewhere, man. You're gonna be dying. Yeah, bro. He was just mad. And I don't know. I think them ages, yeah, you're meant to just graft in it.
Yeah.
Like, you're meant to be the first one there, the last one out. You're meant to, you know what I mean? But I have no guidance. I don't even have players there that would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now, like, if I see the youths in the shower at my team now, after training before me, I'm like, what are you doing? You're meant to be in the gym, bruv. Like, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Because these are especially when you're so young, the gym's a big thing because you got to get your man weight and your, you know what I mean? This is the big transition of things. But At the same time, it takes a lot of willpower and a serious determination to go on yourself to do it. But a lot of players actually want to do the work, but sometimes you need the coach or something saying, yeah, come, we're doing this. Then after you got the coach in the gym with you. But I think football's behind in England with that. I think it's behind. I think you're left to your own devices. And it's like either you decide, but we're human. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to work hard. I could have worked harder, but I'd never had, say, if you're my coach or something. Well, I had it once when I was at Brentford, which I'm sure we'll go into, but to be like, yo, come, we're going gym. We're doing this today. This is the program. This is where these are the tests. Oh, you can squat 100 kilo, for instance. In 6 months, I want it to be 150. This is how we're going to do it. This is your gym program, and we're going to do it every day. You don't have that. Never had it. Never ever had it.
I feel like
it's more like a general gym session. Like we're all
everyone's
we've all got different goals. You know what I mean? Like,
everyone's doing weights, chest.
But what's going to benefit me? If you're a right back and I'm a centre forward, we need to do different certain things. You know what I mean?
But you know what? I feel like the hunger isn't there as much. So like you got young players at big clubs on silly money, and then you got players who are trying to make it. They might be missing that one thing that separates them, but they're the hungry ones, and they're not getting a look in it.
Yeah, but this is what people think. Yeah, the most generic question and the most generic answer is to kids like, "What have you got to do to make it?" And what's everyone's answer? The initial, work hard. It's not just about working hard. How much people do you know that work hard every single day, work harder than anyone, and they'll never reach the heights that some people will? So much goes into it. You gotta have luck, timing, hard work, and then the mental side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was literally hard work, everyone would be playing. But the percentage of footballers that actually make it is like
0.1%. Yeah.
Out of, I think someone told me, you got a better chance of winning the lottery 5 times than you have to make it as a professional footballer.
In the Prem, right to the top.
I know, I think any level.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was, the Prem.
That's how many numbers are.
That's crazy.
But there's so much more that goes into it. It's not just hard work. There's resilience. There's, you know what I mean? Like I said, timing. All these things come into play. People think that just because he worked hard or whatever. Bullshit. Because you're not in the right game. Like the reason I got to Luton was because we played them, and I played well.
Yeah.
And then we got a draw, and then we did the second leg.
Yeah.
2 days after I signed there. If I didn't play them, they wouldn't have signed me.
Wow. So that's the luck side.
Yeah, luck and timing. You know what I mean? So there's loads more that comes into it, but obviously the basis is you have to work hard as well. But
that's a given, though, isn't it? Like, that should be like the standard, like the 2 standard things: being good at football and working hard. If you even got one of them, there's no point in you playing football.
No, of course. That's what I mean. Not everyone can play. People think they can play football, but the actual dedication it takes and all these things that have to come into it is a different level.
That's mad. How did you end up at Hinckley?
Obviously, I fucked up at Shrewsbury, and then the manager obviously got sacked as well. But while I was there, I went on loan at Telford for a month.
What are these loans like, by the way? Like when you're going on loan, you're coming from like a full-time club, you're going on loan to like maybe it's part-time or...
You know what? I think I was still training.
But you're still training at Shrewsbury?
Yeah,
okay.
Full-time. But then the nights that we trained at Telford, I wouldn't train at Shrewsbury.
Okay, yeah.
So then I'd go there on the evening.
What's that like? Because you're training with builders and people that work 9 to 5.
You know what I liked? It's men's football. It was men's. Obviously, I'm training with men every day, but I wasn't playing.
Okay, yeah. So
it was like... And at the time, Telford and Shrewsbury weren't much bigger than each other. So Telford was still a big club. It's like... It's only like a smaller, tiny bit smaller than Shrewsbury was. So it wasn't like a shock or nothing. You know what I mean? Stadium was good and all of this. Went there, didn't really work out at Telford. Then went to Hinckley and did all right there. And then obviously got released and that. And these were the days where you start sending off CVs and doing all them things.
I remember signing up to a football CV.
Yeah, and then
get mad calls. I got a call from. Remember, I'm from South London. I got a call for a team in Leeds, Garforth Town, and I'm thinking, where is that? I rang my boy. Do you want to go? I said, yeah, let's just go.
Yeah.
And then we didn't end up going anyway. But it's mad, like.
Yeah, but then the Hinckley manager phoned me. They do want to come. Double my wage, basically. It's like, oh, this is happy days. Training twice a week, a game, and I'm earning more money than I did last year. So yeah, signed there. And then that's when I got a boy, one of my boys, I don't know if you heard of him, Mari Morgan Smith.
No.
Well, he played at Ilkeston. And then he got his move to Luton. And I never forget it, because he was like the big thing in Wolves now. Like, he's at Luton, because Luton's massive. Massive club.
Big club, yeah.
So like, he was like, yo, Amara's at Luton, this, that and the other. And obviously Ilkeston was in the same league as Hinckley. So then I looked up to him, you know what I mean? Saying, yo, there's actually a pathway to get to something like that. And then when I went there, I realised, like, yo, these cold nights on the train to Leicester, because it's Hinckley as well, yeah, it's not a direct train. You got to change, you stood out in the flipping platform cold, middle of the night coming back, like, not getting back till 12 o'clock. I was like, nah, we're not on this. I got to get out of here. But I only knew football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I seen him get his move to Luton and that, I said, yo, I just need to score and do well and try and flipping get out of it. And then the first year didn't really work out. But I was still like, I weren't really on it. You know what I mean? I'm still fucking about and that. And then the second year, I was like, yo, I need to sort myself out, man. And then it was like gym on the days I weren't training and whatever. Never had no injuries. This first season I did, pull my hamstring and shit, so that slowed me down. And then, just started going gym in between. And started doing well. Then obviously we managed to draw Luton. And then...
but this is my chance.
Yeah. But then obviously a few weeks before that, this happened to my face.
Were you playing with a plaster in your face?
Nah, so I had stitches. And then it was like, stitches like inside out, innit?
Okay, yeah.
So you got stitched inside and outside. And then I had them like butterfly things.
Yeah.
Like across it.
Yeah.
So I just had that. And I just had to put fucking bare Vaseline, bro. Plain, big Vaseline around my face. Mad.
Are you getting grief from like fans and the opposition, like Luton players going like, you little criminal?
No.
Nah?
No, I don't get nothing.
It's probably scared of you.
Yeah, maybe. I would have fought then as well, because I was one of them, it would have triggered me. But nah, it was fine, man. And then, just flipping grafted that bit. I think a lot of the time, this is the thing, like a lot of the time you work hard when you start seeing things happening. The hardest time to work hard is when it's not going well for you. You know what I mean?
That's when the mentality comes in,
That's when you start fighting your own head and that. So I think because I started the season well and that scoring and that, I've started to push myself a bit more. You know what I mean? Seeing these players get this move, that move from non-league, like I thought, I'm close. And I nearly went to Tamworth. I was meant to go to Tamworth, but then obviously we played Luton, and then I was like,
I'm your thing.
Yeah, literally.
How important was non-league, that non-league journey to your career, like as a whole? If you look back and think, right, like, so take yourself out and think, I've been here. How important was the non-league journey?
Most important, 100%. For me, anyway. I don't think it's for everybody, but I think for me, it was massive. And I think more for players that you have to start again. It's good, because I think it's hard and it's a learning curve. You know what I mean? Like, you can never people frown on it. I've been at teams and they don't want to go on loan to this team and that because I'm not playing in non-league and that. But I'm like, bro, you're going to play. That's the main thing. Yeah. You're going to play. And if you're that good, go and prove it. You know what I mean? No point in going to a league below the team you're at now and not playing and maybe coming off the bench and whatever. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to humble yourself and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time teams are doing it for a reason anyway, just to get some people are a bit fragile or whatever, so it's more of a man's game. You know what I mean? Because it ain't nice playing against bricklayers and that, bro.
They just smash you.
Yeah, when they've just finished work, fam, and they just got them big studs and that, blood. They're not there to play, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you learn a lot, man. You do learn a lot, and I just think like it's just different now, though. Just different. Life's too polished. Seeing the youths, them got
big money.
Yeah, but like it's more. We know you got a big dough in that, innit? It's more like you're not clocked now. Everyone's got paparazzi around them. Like everyone's.
Yeah.
I'm like,
they pay a photographer.
Yeah, brother. And I'm like, what's up? I don't know, brother. I might be getting old, fam, but fucking hell, bro. I'm just like, yo. It just makes me think like you want the fame more than you want.
It's all for likes, rather than,
yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, you just need to, bro, just live your life, fam. You don't need no flashing cameras every restaurant you go to and that, you know what I mean? I don't know, that just, for me, I'm just happening a lot, innit?
Yeah.
It's just the trend. Everyone thinks they're Benzema, but they're not fucking Benzema.
Yeah, to be fair, he's a trendsetter for that, isn't it?
Yeah, but bro, if he's Benzema, fam.
He's at Real Madrid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bro, he's like big Benzema. He's the king of that shit because he's got the Bugattis and that, and he ain't a joke. You know what I mean? If you see Ronaldo or Messi not doing it, you have to respect it. But
let them do it.
Yeah, because there's levels to it, man. You know what I mean? Because their money can't done.
Literally
money can done. Their man's money can't done. You get me? So it's just, I don't know. Things have changed, man. I don't know. Obviously, you get the odd few that come through, but you can tell their mentality is different.
Yeah.
You can see it. Trying to think who. Like the Mason Mounts and, you know what I mean? Players like that who you can tell come through the system and whatever. But yeah, it gets older people, man.
The time at Luton was pretty decent. Like top goal scorer in the conference, scoring at Wembley. You see, coming from Wolves, the Black Country, is Wembley a big thing for you? Like,
yeah, it was for me because my granddad always used to say it. My nan told me, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna play at Wembley one day," and I never forget. Every Saturday, he used to give me steak before my game, so the night before.
Yeah.
Said, if you want to play at Wembley, this is what you got to do. You have to have steak and that. And then when I used to go to London and that, like I used to go see my ex and stuff. He lived in uni in Colchester or whatever. You used to have to get the train to London. And then whenever you pull into Euston, you could just see the big arch. And you should just stare at it, man. I swear. This was when I was at Hinckley and that. You should just stare at it like, yo. You know what I mean? I used to just think about my granddad when I was staring at it.
Nah, man.
Yeah. So then when it happened, I was like, right, this is just weird. Like, how things come around, you know what I mean?
That's sick,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Was Mumsy there?
Yeah, everyone was there.
Sick.
Everyone was there. Even my dad. Imagine that. But he kicked off.
Did it?
Yeah. But yeah, he was, all my dad's side of the family came. My mum's, it was good, man.
It's good that you try to keep the relationship down with dad's side.
Yeah, bro.
That's good, though, considering what's happening and stuff. Like, for instance, you could have turned up at that game at half time and it got binned off. But your football career is done.
Yeah.
And then I won't be in Greece chilling.
That's true. True. Mad, isn't it? Mad.
From Luton, you go to Brentford. How did you find the difference from like the training ground, the quality? I know Luton's still a big club, but Brentford has always been like.
Hey, listen. I went there because, like, obviously I was top goal scorer in it. I got Golden Boot or whatever. Got promoted to League Two, so like, I was kind of happy to stay there in it. So I'm like, yo, I'm back in the Football League, and I'm the main man here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, did you play against Liverpool? Was you in that team that played against Liverpool in the FA Cup?
Nah, we played Wolves. We beat Wolves.
Okay.
And we played Norwich, and they was in the Prem at the time.
Okay.
And we was non-league, and we knocked Norwich out. I think we were the first non-league team to knock a Prem team out away from home.
Wow.
Yeah. That was like 10 years ago, I think, the other day.
So I'm sure, I think it was probably when the season you left, they played Liverpool. I remember watching that on like BBC and stuff.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was like, I didn't think nothing would come of it. Like, I knew I was like a hot topic.
Yeah.
But, like, still I thought, okay, maybe like League One or whatever, you know what I mean? And then my agent just phoned me. He said, "Oh, Brentford want to speak to you." And that.
And that's champ.
Yeah, they just got promoted from League One to champ. Yeah. So obviously went there. Boom, big wage compared to what I was on. Like, yo, this is mad.
Go on.
Luton.
What was it?
I think I was 3.5, 4 grand a week.
From the 600,
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I was like, yo, I made it, bro. Done. I was like, oh, I'm done. But then what happened? Luton didn't want me to go. They were saying, nah, not selling you. So I had to phone the director. I said, oh, I'm coming down. Bearing in mind, I'm in Wolves. Just I'm coming down, need to speak to you. Drove down, boom, boom, boom. He's like, yeah, look, we believe our project's better than Brentford's. I know Brentford are in the champ now, but they just got promoted. We're only like a season and a half, 2 seasons behind them. So, like, I just said, look, I love it here. I love the club, whatever. But I can't, where I've come from, I can't turn this down. Like, it's championship football.
And it's, yeah.
You know what I mean? And the wages are mad. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? I've never been close to that ever in my life. I probably would never get close to it again. And he was like, you know what? I understand. I just wanted to hear it from you.
Yeah.
I didn't want the agent to say it, because agents can say whatever. But now I've heard it from you. We'll sort it. Next day, we're done.
Respectable, because a lot of people.
That's why I've always had a good relationship.
Yeah. A lot of people do that handing in the transfer request and not turn up to training and stuff. So,
but I think he was nice the way it ended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though I didn't know they had a fucking rivalry with Watford. I actually never knew that. But now it's calm. But then imagine, these are the fuckers that happened to me. You know, I always get tested. So I signed at Brentford, on the 25th of June. I signed for Brentford, 25th of June. 26th of June is my birthday. Some family in that arranged one big party for me, this, that, and the other. Like, bruv, I got training in the morning. So I drove to Brum anyway. Yeah. And I'm like, right, I'm coming in it, but I'm going to have to drive back. So I'm not drinking, so I didn't drink or nothing. So I'm Red Bull and that. Got my car. Got some new TTRS thing. Yeah. Me and my ex were driving back 5 in the morning, like this, bruv.
And you got training in the morning?
Got training. My first day training. Yeah.
You're moving bad. It could have waited till the weekend, bro.
Imagine, boom, write the car off.
No.
Tyre bust, blow out on the motorway, spinning, bang, smash the car up, boom. I'm on the side of the road, like.
I would have ran.
Bro, I'm on the motorway.
I would have ran. It's 100% I would have ran.
I've had to say to my ex now, like, yo, listen, when the police come, this is my name, this is this, because we weren't insured under me. I couldn't insure the car.
I would have ran.
I couldn't insure the car.
I'm dusting, man.
But luckily,
police are nicking me for running down the M-way. I'm dusting.
Man, it was a nightmare. I was like, yo, this would only happen to me, Like, this could only happen to me. I'm due to get locked up the day before my first day of signing the biggest contract in my career. It was mad. And luckily, pickup truck come, took it, gone, got in taxi, left the car, never seen it again.
No police?
No.
You know, if that was like 5 hours earlier.
Yeah, I'd have been done. There's no one there.
Luck strikes again.
Yeah. Bro. And I was like, yo, then he said, yeah, never driving an uninsured car again. Swear. Another lesson.
Moving mad. First you're going back and doing up punch-ups when you're first year pro, and now you're driving uninsured.
Trying to do the good thing. And they drink, and they, you know what I mean?
They could have waited till Saturday, though.
No, but we trained on Sunday. That was the thing. But I made it.
What's your initiations on?
I don't have one, but I did flipping hot stepper in it. Some jolting. You know what the worst thing is? Imagine me from who I was then, like I'm still a little hood rat basically. And we went to Florida. We went pre-season in Florida. And the man made us do, it was me, Mo. Mo was there as well. We had to do some X Factor thing.
Oh, Moses, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we had to do this X Factor thing where if you sing and you don't get voted through, you got to sing again.
Nah.
So I had to go in. I had to try my hardest. I swear. It's so embarrassing. But yeah, that's the one I did then. and luckily I got through. I think my heart to sing again. Oh shit. That's funny.
Alright, cool. So, you're down at Brentford. You're living in London. The nightlife.
Mm.
What was it then? China Whites and all of that.
Nah,
Districts. Yeah.
What's the other one that's by Selfridges?
Libertine.
Nah, not Libs. I didn't start going Libs till I was older. Might have been more. But there's one. We come out the side of Selfridges by the food court, and it's like underlooking bridge looking thing. Yeah. But his main time was District. That was the main time. And I blame Mo and I blame Nico for that. Because I don't know about all them things. These man blowing every last penny I had. But it was good.
Of course it's fucking
Yeah,
good, man.
it's fucking good, bro. But we was like, it was mad, bro, because like we was doing it like Tuesday night, Saturday night.
Yeah, that's when the promoters ring your phone.
Yeah, but then like, bro, we was playing our best football. It was mad. Ask Mo when you see him. So, yo, we were playing our best football. It was me, Mo, Nico, Pritch. Us four.
That's mad.
Saturday, Tuesday. And then I remember we did it for a good 6 weeks straight. And then we was like, nah, you know what, we have to chill, you know. Bro, we chilled. Bro, we got battered. We all played shit. And was like, yo, you see when we stopped going out? So then we made it a thing.
Oh, so you needed to go out.
He was mad, fam, I swear. He was so weird. But when me and Mo were speaking about it the other day, I think it was just the freedom, bro. Just like, football's like a mental game, innit, more than anything. We're all obviously talented because we're playing professional football.
Yeah.
We haven't got here because we can't kick a ball. You know what I mean? I just think the older you get, the more mental blocks come in. You know what I mean? So much going on, more real life situations in life. You know what I mean? I was living in London, I only had to pay my rent for my flat and that. I don't have to worry about nothing else. You know what I mean? Got my car.
Yeah.
Like I brought my car cash, I remember.
And just lighting off in the club.
Yeah, so I just had my rent. I had nothing else to think about. And I have no one to worry about.
Yeah, he must have been a scary person wearing a club.
Yeah, but you're not thinking. You know what I mean? I think that's why we were playing so well, because it was like just enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like, we was all living a dream. Mo come from the league below. I did. You know what I mean? It was just like we had no pressure. You know what I mean? And it was a good time, man. But it had to stop.
Of course it did. What's your 3 best things about Brentford?
The team, like the players.
Yeah.
Because they helped me a lot. Because when we went pre-season, I was so far behind. Because the fitness level
From League 2.
from conference to that was like such a shock. Like I couldn't grasp it. I was at the back every time. Like it was just, my mind weren't working properly. Possession, balls going boom, 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 boom. It's like, yo, ball's coming to me. And I'm just like, by the time I control it, it's gone. Like I had to learn fast so much. But I always signed there as a Prodigy. I say it.
I'll blame the accent.
But because they signed Scott Hogan as well.
Okay, yeah.
But he was like meant to be the main number 9, and then I was like, they were gonna coach me and come through. But he got injured. He had a bad injury. But then I got through Florida, and then he used to do one thing called the Gerrard run, and it was disgusting. And I nearly couldn't complete it. Everyone was pushing me to complete it. Everyone else already finished and pushed me, boom. Come the end of the camp, I did it. And I was keeping up. And I got fit and fitter and fitter. And then we started pre-season games, and then I started doing well. Then obviously, unfortunately, Scott got injured. And then I had to be number 9 for the rest of the season, basically, because he was done for the season.
Okay. So why did you pick Burnley over Hull? Because Hull bid for you 3 times.
But I think basically they were beefing over like 500k or something. And obviously the fee was already at like 8 or 9 million. So it's like, right, it's 500 grand. And then the season was close to starting. I think it was like we had another pre-season game. So obviously we were saying like, look, if you don't do it, I'm gonna have to play. I can't not play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they didn't do it. And then obviously Burnley were just there in the background, just watching what happened. And then they phoned, and then literally I phoned the old manager who knows him, and he said, trust me, go out the 2, go to Burnley. Like, you'll get the best out of you. It'd be best for your career to go forward again. And they just didn't mess about. They just got it done like that. And then obviously I looked at who's been there, Danny Ings, Rodriguez and that, Charlie Austin. So I was like, yeah, this sounds like a strikers club. You know what I mean? Like, this is where... So, yeah. But then Brentford was messing about, so I had to go there the day before the game, first league game. And I said to manager, like, I don't want to play. Like, my head's not right. Like, that to kind of put pressure on them, you know what I mean? And the manager's like, yeah, I understand. But it's not me that's pushing you to play. It's the directors and that. So then I went to the captain and I said, look, they're trying to force me to play tomorrow, and I'm not. Obviously, they're like, yeah, we understand. So they went to speak to them, and obviously said it's not good for them if you got me playing half-hearted. So I'm not trying to get injured. This is a massive move. So then they put me on the bench, and then came on, scored. And I was like, oh, here we go. Then I thought, yeah, now I've scored, he's going to push them to get it done. Week goes by, nothing. So I'm like, you know what? All right, I'm playing now. Like, I can't just keep putting it off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to have to play. And we played Bristol away. And then played Bristol, we beat them, scored again. Come out, owner's like, we've agreed a deal with Bristol. So what do you mean? Like, we've agreed a deal with Bristol. So they've been there at the game, watching the game, and agreeing a deal, and I didn't know. Even my agent, like, they've just agreed a fee and whatever. Yeah. And then agents said, all right, look, we'll go down there, meet the manager, Steve Cotterill.
Okay.
Fucking madman. He's mad. I swear. He was like, we're not signing, like, we just need to go there and speak because you never know.
Yeah.
So we've gone to this hotel, boom. Sat down. He sat there like this. He had a sandwich, like. So my agent's gone with their director, talk about money and all these things. So, you want some sandwich? I'm like, nah, I'm good. But go on, man, have some. I'm like, nah, I'm fine. Like, I'm good. Like, he's like, nah, just have it. Like, I was like, listen, I'm fine. And I was like, bro, I sat there thinking, what's wrong with this guy? Like, that ain't normal, bro. Like, if I don't want to eat, I don't want to eat. Are you going to force sandwich down my throat? And he's like, yeah, it's going to be perfect for you. Where's all your stuff? Because you can put it in the room if you want. Like, your room's all sorted already and that. Sat there and I'm like, yo, I swear. I'm thinking, yeah, my agent's not here now, so I can't even ask him, but I'm thinking, what the fuck have you done here? Like, have you told him I'm signing you or something? I'm thinking, boom. And then agent's come back and that now, and he's like, fucking good money, innit? The manager said to me, that's fucking good money. I don't know, it's impossible to turn down and that. Like, get you done tomorrow, get everything sorted, where I was like, listen, I need to go home, I need to speak to family and that. This is not happening tonight. He's like, it don't make sense. Like, yeah, come on, you want some of the sandwich again? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then we got out of there anyway. Boom. As soon as morning come, phone call. He's phoning me down. And as I got to realize, like, he was testing me to see how gullible I was to take his sandwich. You know what I mean? Like, it must have been that. Like, you know, some people test your resolve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what he was doing to try and understand my mindset. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want a sandwich, but maybe if I took it, he's going to think something that, you know what I mean? And then Burnley got it sorted anyway. So then I went to Burnley. First game was against Bristol away. I swear. And then he was cussing me. I can't remember what. We played them at home. And he said something in the press. Something about me in the press. Basically, I think it's something like, I'm not that good or whatever. And I was thinking, it's funny that, isn't it? Because you fucking died to sign me. I said, all right, cool. Scored a hat-trick. So funny. You
Should
should have
offer
seen
him
his
a
face.
sandwich after
He's
that.
so funny. He didn't want to shake my hand after nothing. It was so funny. But yeah, it could have been Hull, Bristol, or Burnley. But I just felt Burnley was the best fit.
At the time, yeah, as people who have watched this or listened to this will know, you're just a kid from Wolves. £6 million. You know, when you look at that, or when you first looked at it, you're thinking, like, what the, like, how has someone paid £6 million for me?
When I went to 9 as well.
£9 million. Like,
he was mad at the time, but then I think at the end of the season, I was like, that's why.
how much of it did you see?
Fuck all.
No,
You don't get that, you know. People
you don't get no signing on.
Nah, you don't get. That's rare now. That ain't like. It's not like back in the day.
Okay.
So people are too judgy, watchy, man. Too chatty patty, bro. I swear. Because people think that he's gone for this. He gets guaranteed. You get 10% of that. That's cap.
Could be true. You just ain't got a good enough agent.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, but you don't. No one I knows.
Okay.
Unless you're a free agent, maybe.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But that don't happen like that normal.
Fair enough. But Burnley done well. Championship team of the year, Golden Boot, and promotion.
Still ain't got a trophy for that.
What?
I don't know. I think they started doing it again the year after that happened.
No
Swear
way.
to God, yeah. But yeah,
What ranks highest?
player of the year.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because that's from everyone else, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're like the best.
Yeah. Because it's all good being top goal scorer. Because a lot of people score a lot of goals, but to actually get player of the year as well. Because midfielders, defenders, you know what I mean? So I think player of the year was...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you've reached the pinnacle now. The boy from Wolves is now a Premier League player. What's the first day like around the club? Like, you're walking in as a boy who was playing League Two, Conference Prem, like what, 5 years ago before? Now you're in the actual Premier League every weekend on Sky Match of the Day and stuff. What's the buzz like?
I don't know how to explain it, man. It's weird because you're getting like... it's like it's... You don't realise until you actually sit back and reflect. Like, I probably won't sink in with me until I probably retire properly. You know what I mean? It's only when I actually reflect and look back and think, fucking hell, you know what? I was playing in front of 200 people maximum. Now I'm playing Premier League football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something that not many people do. And do it for long. Obviously Vardy or whatever. Like, similar sort of journey in it, but until you reflect, because you're just in a bubble. Just, you know what I mean? Everything up until then was just, boom, Luton, sign, Brentford, boom, Burnley, promoted, boom, Premier League. Like, no time to sit back and think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just so fast. I've jumped up 4 leagues, 5 leagues in the space of 3 years.
Crazy,
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you never sat back and thought, wow, until I actually reflected, you know what I mean?
What's, as a striker, because I spoke to like, defenders and stuff, but what's the major differences between championship playing as a striker in the champ and in the Prem?
Just look at the stats, fam. Look at the stats, bro. How many players have gone on from champ to Prem and scored 20 goals in a season? There ain't fucking many, fam.
And you're one of them.
Nah,
Oh, you're not one of them?
I don't do it. Nah, I don't do it. I got, I think, 9, 10.
Is it Vardy's one of them?
Vardy is by far the outmassed everyone, I think, from champ.
I'm trying to think.
Just look at the players every season, yeah. In the champ, Ivan,
yeah.
now he'll do it this year.
Yeah.
He'll do it this year.
Yeah. True.
And then there's someone else in my head. So Ivan, Vardy. There was someone else. I can't remember.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, like, how many years do you see how much players score 20 goals, 25 goals in the champ every season? You'll see it this year. Go Prem, different ball game. Different fucking ball game. It's hard. It's a different level.
Mad.
It's a different level. That's why people really need to respect what Vardy's doing and Ivan's doing now. Because I think Ivan's doing it like how Vardy is
Yeah.
at the minute.
Comfy, innit?
Yeah, because he's doing it to every team. It's not just, I scored a hat-trick against Sunderland and that. They were bottom of the league, no disrespect, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I went performing against the big boys, yeah. I scored against them. But in general, you know what I mean? When you're watching Ivan and that now and what Vardy was doing, it's like they're actually taking the piss. Because it's hard.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Because that's your job. For me.
Yeah. And that's the stat. That's why. Because if I'm scoring 27 goals in a season and then I can't even get 10 the next season, you don't add up.
Yeah.
It's not that I can't score, because obviously I can. I've done it my whole career. But now, like, could be going 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games without a goal. Because it's like, you know what I mean? In the champ, you might be like, all right, we're playing fuck knows bottom of the league today at home. Due to get a couple goals, yeah. But in the Prem, don't mean shit. So that's
a lot of people don't look at that.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
You must have done something right, because then again, the boy from Wolves.
Yeah, no, of course. I've done it. I've done right. I've done well for myself. You know what I mean? I've achieved. My goal was never to make it. My goal was never to make it to the Prem. That was just a dream. That was like wanting to be a billionaire. You know what I mean? Like, it's a dream to do it. Like, you never actually think you genuinely could get to that sort of height.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was more, my goal was to like just make it back to full time and whatever. Then when I got to Brentford, it's like, oh, getting close to the Prem, but maybe just a bigger champ team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then it just happened. Then it was like, fuck. Done it. Now what?
Get another move for double the money.
Yeah.
Go to Watford.
Yeah.
I feel like Brentford was one of the few clubs where you spent the whole contract. Was the price tag that made them want to sell you 18 mil? It's mad.
You mean Burnley?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I think they offered me a new contract, but it wasn't like a proper offer kind of thing. I think I had a year left. So they kind of knew, like, if you don't accept it, I'm going to ride out the year, you know what I mean, and go on a free. And then, nothing was coming about really. So I was like, I'm fine to stay here. You know what I mean? I'm happy, I'm playing and whatever. But then, went to meet Marco Silva. He wanted to speak to me and that. Come back. Boom. Agent phoned me. Like your stuff. Got medical in the morning. And I don't think it was happening. He just said, yeah, it's done. Everything's agreed. Boom, boom, boom. And then, Sean Dyche phoned me. Said, oh, I'm buzzing for you. Like, you can't turn that down, you know what I mean? Like, about you at the end of the day. So, fucking enjoy it, man, and whatever. So, yeah, man, it's nice.
Do you know what's mad? You come from super humble beginnings, like, probably not having nothing. And then you reach the top. Where do you find the motivation to keep going? Like, what's next? Like, okay, I'm a Prem player. My team might go down, but can I come back up? I've played Prem solid how many seasons? What's next? Like, when do you pick what's next?
Well, like I was saying to you earlier, that's the hardest part, man. Like, coming from where I come from in football, even from where I grew up and that, it's like, I've hit the pinnacle. Like I said earlier, like, that was a dream. It wasn't a goal. You know what I mean? There's a big difference. So it's hard, man. And like, if football starts going bad, I didn't know how to deal with it. You know what I mean? Not playing and whatever. Then it's like, where'd you go from here? You know what I mean? How do you get back into it and push? Like, what's the next stage? Where can you go? Like, I'm earning the most I've ever earned. Like, money I'd never even dreamed of. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you do? That's why I respect people that stay where they are. But then I had issues at the club anyway. So that didn't help me. I think if I was at a different club, my motivation would have been different. But I think as time went on, it started to pull on me a bit. You know what I mean? So then I started thinking of having a different mentality to it.
Yeah.
Because before, my purpose was more like, yo, rah, I can make this. If I go there, I can get this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if I go to Watford, I can buy this R8 I want. Like, I could have bought it before, but
You're more comfy now.
yeah, like to do it kind of thing. Like, I had a reason to work. You know what I mean? And push even when it wasn't going right. But then when I was at Watford, other issues and stuff, like change of manager, all these things, you know what I mean? It just kept changing all the time, and I just struggled at times, man. And it was just hard. But then I got back into it, had a good season. Then again, other fuckers were going on. And I like weren't playing some games, even though I was top goal scorer at the time, and it was just like, fuck the shit,
Politics,
man. Yeah. So then, football politics come in, but yeah, then it just, my Watford days dwindled out.
Yeah.
And then even like the year we got relegated, that next season was like, we was in the champ, and it was the first time I felt the club relied on me, because I think they knew, like, all right, maybe you can't really do it in the Prem to the level we expected.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, whatever. Because it's fucking hard, like I said before. But I think they know, like, in the champ, I can do it. You know what I mean? But then I was meant to go to West Brom. They just got promoted from the champ as we got relegated. And I think it was Bilic was the manager then. And I spoke to him on a Friday night. And he was going to sign me on loan, view to permanent, whatever. Said, yeah, I'll come, like. Then there's obviously a lot has to go on between that and then Monday we had medical book, basically. But then nothing got done on Friday or Saturday. Nothing changed, like no more movement with each other. So I had to play. Basically, we played Tottenham in the last pre-season game, and then I fucking tore my hamstring nearly off the bone. Yeah, so it was bad. So then that collapsed. So then I was out So then I was out for 8 weeks. Then obviously I had to come back and then just
start again.
Yeah, start again, and then team's doing well, and then
because had a bit Richarlison and that in your team, innit?
Yeah, when I first went there.
Yeah.
But then that following year I was tough. But like we got promoted, so it was like I can't blame no one. But
do you know what's mad? I was on your Insta Live when you're doing like the cigar. I think I was all messaging saying, bro, check your DMs.
You know what, fam? I just had this fucking, you know what? I think it was the year, might have been the year the Michael Jordan documentary came out.
Okay,
I think. So I just had this thing in my head, I'm going to just sit on a cigar room and just enjoy it, bro.
But I'm in there like, this is waving, check your DMs, bro.
Yeah,
I think I all tried to add you so I could come up on the thing, because you was accepting fans.
Yeah.
Like, bro, accept, bro.
I think I was still drunk, fam. I swear, bro, we was out the night before, so I won't do that again. I fucking look back here, I was like, what a dickhead, bro.
Nah, but you gotta live, man. Like,
of course, nah, no, but no one actually sees my life in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People think they know, but they don't know nothing. So, yeah, obviously I had all that. Then I had issues with COVID, lockdown, things that were going on. It's another topic.
I'll be honest,
for another day.
When you're doing parties in lockdown, you gotta tell people no phones, bro.
It was me.
Oh, you done it?
The first time. It was my birthday. And all the man them were playing football. So I'm recording it and that. You get me? And then I was like, oh my, and then the next day I got a phone call. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. But I never took it serious in it at the time because I didn't understand. No one knew what the rules were and lockdown, this, that. But then it's only the second time it's like, all right, now everyone gets how people are trying to make it out and how seriously they're trying to make it out. But then obviously someone snaked me, screenshotted my boy's fucking Snapchat or something.
Yeah.
At my yard.
For a quick change as well, like someone.
It's pathetic, fam. I swear, bruv. And my argument was the whole time, like, right, yeah, fine me, whatever, I'll accept the fine, innit, whatever. But at the end of the day, I got to go to work every day. Still.
Yeah.
And all these 30, 40 people at the training ground, they're going their separate ways.
Yeah, so everyone's,
so Everyone's got to go shop, supermarket, do whatever, and come back to training. So I can catch it anywhere I go.
Yeah, yeah.
So if my boys are coming around and they're not sick, it's no different to me having to go to the shop
And
and
then not
come
in
to
your
training,
house.
yeah, and then play against other teams
Yeah, yeah.
and do all these things. You know what I mean? So it just never made sense to me. But it's what it is. Yeah, so it didn't help my time. The fans didn't like it and that. So yeah.
Mistakes you can learn from it.
No, of course, but
There's a period in your career where I think Southgate thought about calling you up. Now, if you had to choose England or Jamaica, what are you picking?
when? Then or now?
Then.
I would have picked England. But that's because I didn't know nothing of the side of Jamaica.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
I remember Maps telling me, "Oh, come Jamaica," and that, and I'm like, "Yeah, I would." Like, I seen him in Ibiza before I knew him. He was in Ocean Beach and that, and we were just chatting. He's like, "Yeah, come." I said, "I will," but like, I need get shit sorted, passport, all these things,
all
and then
that
like,
stuff,
obviously, never come to fruition of ever sorting it. And then obviously, growing up, I grew up in England, and obviously, I'm from a strong Jamaican background. Everything I eat, yard food. The whole of Wolves is Jamaica, basically.
yeah.
There's 50 yard shops there. Like, you know what I mean? That's all I know. We used to go bashment raves at the pub every weekend, sorry. Like, this is not new to me. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to say the word, but like, you know what I mean? I'm Jamaican.
Yeah.
Like, this is my background. I'm not
yeah.
someone that's never known Jamaica, never been or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But obviously, the football side of it was complicated, and people don't realize that it took me like 2.5, 3 years to get my passport.
Do you know what? You're not the only person that went through it. I think like a lot of the whole new team had to go look because it's all Rinrush.
Yeah.
Generation.
So my granddad's had a middle name in Jamaica, but didn't have one when he come to England. So then all of this, I had to get my birth certificate changed. Bare madness. It took years, I swear. So it was like never. And then obviously the whole England times, obviously when I got to the Prem the first year in it, and then obviously these times I don't know nothing about Jamaica. I only know Maps, but I didn't know Maps at the time. So, you know what I mean? I didn't really know anyone that played. But then obviously when it started to come around and that, I'm like, yo, you know what? Why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? Obviously the only thing I knew, that's why a lot of players play for England, not Jamaica.
Yeah.
But I think in the next 10 years, you'll start to see a lot of young players doing it. You know what I mean? Because it's massive, man. It's actually massive. If you do well, I swear you will never. It'd be bigger than doing anything in England.
What's better, scoring for your country or scoring debut in the Prem?
Country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I just think it's just different. It's weird. It's just different. Because it's like, it's a nation, not just a club. You know what I mean? Playing for your whole country and that. Like, so it's just it's different. So yeah, over a Prem goal, yeah.
Fair enough. We're just slowly starting to wrap up. If you weren't a footballer, what do you reckon Andre Gray would be doing?
I'd have definitely been to jail at least once. I think I've got one friend that hasn't been to jail. So I was definitely going down that route at some point. Don't know what it'd have been for, but I've had a lot of close shaves and could be anything, bruv. But something would have happened, I believe.
Yeah.
So fuck knows. I actually don't know. That's one thing I've never had the answer to. I never had anything else in my head but football.
Yeah.
Really. You know what I mean? And because I thought I was making good money when I was 18, 19 and £250 a week. You know what I mean? I thought it was calm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's only when you get older you're like, what the fuck, bro? But yeah, so I ain't got a clue. But I know that would have happened at least.
I'm glad football saved your life initially.
Yeah.
What's the plan when you do finally hang up the boots?
$1 million question. $1 million question. I don't know. Got investments and stuff like that, obviously, whatever, but not about that. It's more, I think I've always had this thing, like everyone needs a purpose in it. So I'm not just going to sit in my yard and do fuck all, you know what I mean? But it's just figuring out what, you know what I mean? Like, I'm into property and stuff like that, but
Yeah, I see.
need to,
you and your missus like bought a warehouse or
Again,
converted it.
cap.
No?
Don't read what you hear on the paper.
Oh, wow.
Bullshit, bruv.
Okay.
Cap. So much cap, bruv.
So when you see that, what do you think? Like,
I just laugh, fam, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know how people read these things, and like, it's so far from the truth. It's unbelievable. She had nothing to do with it. Not one thing.
Is this all you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And even then, it's not all me. I've invested in it.
Okay. Wow.
There's a big dog that's got the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they actually know this. Like, they're just making up stories.
Make it sound saucy.
Yeah, they're making up stories. It's bizarre, fam, I swear. That's why whenever you go on the news or whatever, they chat shit. It's the biggest lie. And I was just like, this just sums them up. Just sums them up. They had nothing to do with that side of my life at all. That business, sorry. Nothing to do with it.
That's crazy. So they're kind of like trying to take the shine off you.
No, I wouldn't say that. I just think they're stupid, and it just makes a headline because I'm not the headline. She is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously they've fucking gone on the company house thing and whatever. If you go on the fucking thing and read it properly, brother, can you see her name on there? You can't. But that's the problem with these twats now. They just do anything to make, you know what I mean? People are just weird world. Weird.
Right. That's crazy because you'd never know that, innit?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So now everyone thinks now, oh yeah, look at me and Leigh-Anne, we've got some big fucking old beat down factory here that we paid fucking 3 million or whatever for. What are you on about? It's like pocket watching, man.
Yeah, true.
But now, like, that's what I enjoy, and I enjoy it. But it's just, obviously, me and my boy are doing it or whatever. It's just trying to figure out how to do it full time, sort of thing. So I'm getting up in the morning and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hands on with it. Obviously, it's hard now because I'm here and whatever. But yeah, obviously, I want to be able to kick back and relax when I want to.
But you still want...
I have to get up in the morning.
Yeah, you still want that purpose to why you're getting up, not just...
Yeah, I have to get up in the morning. Especially, I've realised that more than ever being here on my own. If we train in the afternoon or if we have a day off and that, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm lost, I swear.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like when I'm on my own, I'd rather be in. But when I'm at home with the family and that, like,
you're busy. And
where my days off, yes. I've got my day off. We can go here, there, everywhere. You know what I mean?
Nah, fair play. What message do you have for young up-and-coming footballers, like especially ones with your background?
Don't work hard.
Don't work hard.
Nah, joking. But that was what I was saying earlier. It's the joke. Nah, I think it's a hard question, man, because this goes back to what we were saying earlier. So much comes into it. And I think now there's no is it Piers Morgan that said it in the snowflake generation? Where it's like
everyone's offended.
Yeah. Like you can't even give someone how far can you push them?
If you can't criticize.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And it has to be part and parcel of it. Because I'm telling you now, like, the way it's going, trust me, you can't come to Greece and play football. I'll tell you that. If you ain't got tough skin, do not step foot here in this country to play football. Don't do it. Imagine I'm top goal scorer. If you see the shit I get, mad.
Serious?
Mad. I missed a pen against the rivals. Boom. DMs blew up. Missed another pen against Olympiacos. Boom. Get on the plane home. Just if you do anything good for this club, rip your contract up, all of this. Yeah, that's how it gets, bro. It gets fucked here. But then you got the other side. You're scoring that.
They love you.
Bruv.
King of the city.
Yeah. Swear, it's not a joke. It's intense, bruv. It's either up here or down here. But if I didn't have the upbringing in football and the tough side of it, and because I used to get it at Luton, you know what I mean? That's when it first started, because the big club and whatever. That you realise, like, the fans, most of the time, they're fucking stupid and they're just emotional. All my boys are Arsenal fans. If you hear how they talk about their players when it's not going well,
I'm an Arsenal fan and I see it.
It's mad, and it baffles me. Arteta out this, Arteta. I'm like, bro, you lot are mad. But like, you know what I mean? You start to realise, like, yo, that's just fans. They like that. They're like just emotional. They think everything's meant to be perfect. Everything, like, no one knows that I struggle when I'm here. I'm old now. I got my family and that. You know what I mean? But then when football ain't going right, it feels like it's 10 times worse than it actually is. You know what I mean? And you got more time to think. And there's nothing. Your biggest enemy is your brain. And when you're on your 100%. Own, you know what I mean? It's like when you're driving, you're doing them long drives, you get into thoughts that you don't even know they're in your head. You know what I mean? You start overthinking things, and then not just football, just everything. So I don't know what, because Leigh-Anne's nephew is a good footballer and that as well. I don't know what.
Just have thick skin. Learn to take criticism.
Yeah, but how? You can only learn if it happens to you.
It will happen. I just think the stuff that's put out there, it's just put out there. When you're at home, I think everyone parents different to what I hope. Do you know what I'm saying? So we just have to hope the young people.
But you not think, like, we grew up how we grew up and we are where we are from toughness.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? But now you can't, like, it's not being given out because, look, it's offensive, or and the kids are probably seeing it on their TikTok or whatever and thinking like, that's not meant to happen.
But then it's down to how you parent, innit? Like, you got to explain. I don't know. Everyone's different, innit? Everyone's different. You've just got hope for the best.
I think the main thing you need is resilience. That's the biggest weapon in football. Resilience, because football's never like this.
Yeah.
Biggest roller coaster you can go on. Every day today. Like, one day I'll come out of training, think, yeah, man, I'm here, I'm back. Next day, boom, fucking hell. I just hit the ball over from 2 yards out. I don't know how. You know what I mean?
That's your job, like, you're meant to be,
You know what I mean? But that's what I mean. It's like this constant. So it's about, you got to keep level and resilient and make sacrifices. Work hard.
Proper deep question, isn't it?
Yeah. Because like I said earlier, like, it's easy to say work hard, but not everyone can work hard. You know what I mean? I could have worked harder than Messi and Ronaldo. You think I'm going to be on Messi's level? It's impossible, fam. He's born with something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all genetically built different. We all, you know what I'm saying? Then you got injuries, all that to factor in.
It's a tough career, isn't it? The money just isn't enough from the stuff you get. But listen, thank you for sharing, man.
No, man, respect,
Love for that, man.
Love.